The markets are reacting here. Stocks dropped after those reports from CBS News and other outlets that Trump was likely to fire Powell. We've seen a different reaction since he said it's actually highly unlikely that he would fire Powell. How are the markets reacting, and how do you see him reacting to how the markets are reacting?
Yeah, one of the few checks on Trump's policies does appear to be market reaction still. And I think one of the reasons he's gotten more aggressive on tariffs is because the markets have seemed to have signed off on a lot of this, or at least they don't think it's going to be the worst Trump tariffs that we thought maybe back in April. But that's going to keep also a check on Trump's decisions related to Powell and the Federal Reserve. A really severe adverse market reaction is the last thing that Trump wants right now. And I don't think that he's going to go forward if the markets do pull back in that way. But then again, there's a lot of jawboning he can do without actually firing the Fed chair.
To fire Powell, Trump would have to find a cause, right? I mean, that's part of the issue here. And he's sort of hinted at the one, which is this multi-billion-dollar renovation, which Trump said yesterday. I think it is sort of a fireable offense. Is it a fireable offense?
Oh, gosh, I really don't know. The reality is that it would be as much an excuse to do what Trump already wanted to do with respect to policy than it would to anything to do about an actual, construction project. At this point, I don't think it's that building that's the real concern. It's Powell's resistance to what Trump wants, which is lower interest rates and looser monetary policy.
But Scott, if he cans Powell, it's not like he immediately gets a lower rate, right? I mean, what would you expect to happen with the economic pressures that might dictate what would happen with rates?
Yeah, and this is an important point. It's not really clear that mortgage rates, for example, would go down a lot with a different Fed chair. That depends on a lot of different metrics, a lot of different factors that have nothing to do with what the Fed does and with setting interest rates. And so, it's especially given potential adverse market reaction and given simply, procedural delays, it's not clear that Trump could get exactly what he wanted right away. And I think that's one of the reasons why perhaps people are advising him to take a step back on this.
Yeah, it appears for now he'll keep his sort of punching bag in place, and then he'll have a bag to punch as he complains about interest rates in the economy. Scott Lincicome, thank you so much. Always great to have you.